back to the channel, fool. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for videos like this.
This is not some scary. I don't know what's scarier.
Watch how I can turn the TV on and off from the remote with it unplugged.
This TV is unplugged. It powered off. Okay.
And now I'm about to turn it back on.
Yeah. There's ghosts in here.
Your electric bill definitely gonna be lower.
Oh, that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. You ain't got no damn Obama fluid in here. Look at it. Your head gasket connected to your radiator. Your radiator is sitting on...
Better have it fixed before the next exit. Think fast, act fast.
Throw some baby oil in there. Pastor, it ain't nothing sinful about throw some baby oil in there. Even I'm telling you, baby oil is it just go with everything. You can get baby oil on pizza. I done got it on pizza before. You taste it, you can't even hardly taste it. I done had baby oil all around my mouth before. I don't even know it's on there. It's just a baby oil type night. It's just baby oil. All right. Praise the Lord, baby oil.
As you know, this aged well.
Is no way that is the actual before and after. That is literally Gollum from Lord of the Rings. There is no
that
way.
Looks like somebody from. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, let's get away from the window. Basement. Let's go to the basement. Stairwell? Yeah, stairwell or basement.
And it's all coming so fast. But look, yeah, you can. Look at it.
You see it?
It's turning right there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're in it. I see it spinning.
For somebody here, I don't know who you are, to go take a shit in my pipes. Boys, you tell me, how is that good?
Drywall guys, always.
Broadway, that's just the address.
saved about $300. to believe that throughout the meat buds.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm looking at this. Look. It's in my kitchen. It is 12:45 at night. I'm sitting here on my couch. And this thing, look at it. It's moving around. I am tripping. What the flip? It's turning off all my stuff in the house. Hold up. Look at that. It's floating around. All my lights are turning off in the house. Yo, this is crazy. All right, so my lights are back on, and here come this thing again. Look. It's like ball lightning or a ghost or something. I am tripping.
Los ojos, güey. Esa madre. Bestia. Vamos. Se da toda la vuelta y toda la cabeza. La cabeza se da la vuelta, si es cierto, Ruso. Toda la vuelta esa madre, mira. Da la vuelta completa, güey. Vamos a dejarnos ir, güey. Packet. Miren, amigos, le da. A ver, dale. A las 3 corremos en chinguiza, ¿eh? Pero lo tenemos que chingar, ¿eh? 1, 2. Se está moviendo. Dale, en chinguiza, güey. En chinguiza, güey. Vete. Aquí está el güey, mira. Puta madre, la araña. Espérate, aquí tiene que estar. ¿No está, güey? No mames, Ruso, se nos peló, güey. No mames, güey. Qué pedo. Madre, güey. ¡Ey! No mames. Mira, estaba atrás. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Se peló madre, güey. No mames. A la bestia, güey. Güey, su máquina. No mames, güey. No mames, güey. Hijo de madre, güey. No mames. Vente. Vénganse, güey. No mames, güey. Está de un puto lado, está de otro, güey. Vénganse, güey. No mames. ¿Dónde está, güey? Su perra madre. Ada, güey. No mames. ¡Ey! ¿Qué pedo? Ay, güey. No mames, güey. No mames. Esta madre me está rodeando, loco. No mames, Ruso. Jálense, morros, jálense. Vamos por él, güey. Espérate. Espérate. Mira, checa la cabeza, güey. Les da vuelta la cabeza, güey.
Sí, güey, ¿no viste?
Espérate.
Dale.
Dale. Espérate.
Ya no lo veo. Esa madre se pierde, loco. Mira cómo se le pierde el cuerpo, güey. Ya no lo veo.
¿Dónde está, güey?
Ya no lo vi, güey.
Ahí está enfrente. A ver. ¿Dónde está, Fer? ¿Dónde está?
Enfrente.
¿Lo sigues viendo?
Mira.
¿Lo sigues viendo? Vente. Dale. Corriendo, Fer. Dale, güey. Lo tenemos que grabar de cerquita, güey. Dale. Dale, Fercho. Dale, güey, lo tenemos que grabar de cerquita, güey. ¿Nada?
No.
No mames, güey, no está, güey. ¿Qué pedo, hijo?
What if he gets caught in a whale?
This is one of the reasons why I keep saying New York City is built different, and it is different. It's like a different country. This man put 2 scooters together, and it's like he's riding a 4-wheeler. Like, how do you even put 2 scooters together to make it look like a 4-wheeler? Only in New York City, like, they improvise, they create like no other in the world. Like, look at this. A functioning 2 scooters like a 4-wheeler.
Okay, this is one of those weird things. I just had to stop. And I had to touch this thing. That is unbelievable. Largest quartz I've seen. Pretty cool. Gee, my hand feels a little weird. Oh well. That was very cool.
Not lucky enough? Try using your mouth.
We're about to step into one of China's most secret caves, the only declassified underground nuclear bunker in the country.
Right now, we're in a tunnel called the 26 Branch Tunnel.
I'm so pumped to see what secrets this place is hiding with you guys. As we move deeper into the bunker, the political propaganda on the walls starts to pop up more and more.
The Great People's Republic of China, long live. Okay, so long live the People's Republic of the Great China, something like that, you know, that's what we call propaganda.
You can tell the government was serious about this. Everyone had to pitch in to get this project done. But then, some strange patterns start showing up on the walls.
Holy shit. What is this? I'm not following the tour guide, so I'm all alone in this low-key gigantic warehouse. It's huge.
I just kept following my instinct, and when I pushed it forward, I found myself in the heart of the bunker, the core of it all.
Still better than some purified water.
Based on that, your family history, and you said your name is Nathan Reynolds. I want a clarification. Are you coming from the same family that is the Reynolds stuff that people have in their kitchen?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I was going to say, with that, then I was going to say, like, are they putting human body parts in the kitchen stuff, you know?
I don't know about that. I know where they're putting human body parts into the pig supply and the pork supply. They're disposing of bodies. The Reynolds family used to own 60% of all the crematoriums and moratoriums in the United States and funeral homes, and they would dispose of bodies that way too. Pig farms, because a pig will a couple of pigs will dispose of a body in a few minutes, and then they feed that to the populace. Yeah. don't eat pig.
That's you raise yourself.
Could not strongly warn people against that enough. Parasites of hookworms are serious things. That's why a lot of Southerners are what Southerners are. Understand something. Southerners and a lot of their speech and their cadence and their rhythm, it's hookworms. 9 out of 10 times.
Really?
1 for 1, they are ruled by parasites. Detox them, their brains turn on, and they're sharp and capable communicators almost immediately. Serious. Tapeworms and hookworms come pouring out of them, but they were mostly fed pork diets. Whereas out west, you see a lot less of it, and in the north, because beef tended to be the predominant thing. Sheep before that, but beef tended to feed them a lot more often, and they're far less prone to feeding you the parasites. So something to consider. Change your life forever. Do a detox, man.
You hear something spooky though? In 1884, Pope Leo XIII, they were doing mass at the Vatican chapel, and then all of a sudden he just froze. They said that his face went white as a ghost, and he stood there in terror for 10 minutes. But he said he just received a vision. There was 2 voices that were speaking to him, one being Jesus and one being Satan.
Oh my gosh.
And this is how the conversation went. The guttural voice, the voice of Satan, in his pride boasted to our Lord, "I can destroy your church." The gentle voice of the Lord said, "You can? Then go ahead and do so." Satan said, "To do so, I need more time and more power." Then Jesus said, "How much time and how much power?"
75 to 100 years, and a greater power of those who will give themselves over to my service.
Then Jesus said, "You have the time, you will have the power, do with them what you will."
It's like a Job situation.
Yeah. So that was the last Pope Leo who got that vision.
Interesting.
I thought that was weird.
I think he was enjoying it a little bit too much.
Found that island chicken nest.
God. Jesus Christ. And my theory on the moon is that it delivers and removes souls from the earth. Don't ask me to prove it, but that's my belief. I think that the moon is responsible for the delivery of souls into human avatars, if you will.
Shit, Dave, that just that opens up a whole thought.
You're not supposed to celebrate your birthday. You're supposed to celebrate your creation day. And your creation day is the full moon, 9 months, the full moon closest to 9 months before your delivery. And that's your day of creation. It's something like that. I think I'm pretty sure that's it. But let's say this is a simple model of the toroid that we live in. And this dielectric plane is the physical earth where we have our physical experience. So this is like 1% of this entire system. This entire system is what we exist in. This is a soul system, a system made for souls to have experiences. And what we're talking about today is this 1%. The rest of this is God's realm.
And who's jumping over?
Solar panels is just selling you technology that's from 1901, rebranded in 2025. So solar panels are very dangerous. I would highly advise, if you have any solar panels, to take them off of your place, not have them on your land, not anything, and have them all disconnected. And the reason I say that is because if you look up the book Dirty Electricity by Dr. Milham, he talks about how solar panels will turn your house into an inverter. So what happens is this DC energy has to be converted to AC, and then it goes from AC to DC, and then it sends back to the power plant, and then it comes back to your house, and your house becomes the power plant. And all of these people coming down with leukemia or blood from dirty electricity are linked to power lines, number one, being too strong a power line, and then also solar panels. So the whole sustainable, when they tell you it's sustainable, when you put solar panels on top of your house and it's going to save you and whatever else, doesn't really do that. It's going to cause a lot of health issues over time. And then they're going to tell you need a smart meter, which is working like a cell phone tower, that pings 16,000 times per second of microwave radiation. So you can imagine the combination of smart meter, solar panels, and you can imagine what happens to your health.
I don't know how I feel about it.
These are evil, evil people. You don't want to know what these people do, man.
This is Edward Reardon and his response after remote viewing Diddy.
This is stuff out of like the Aztec kingdom. You know, the Aztecs where they would have thousands of people lined up and they'd climb up the thing and they'd lay on an altar and they'd tear their heart out by a couple thousand a day. I mean, this is like that level of evil.
You know, the guy I went hunting with, the Zulu, he told him, he says, we can't be out here, you know, if it gets back to dusk, whatever, we got to get back before it gets dark. He says, I'm not worried about the animals. He's like, there is something else out here, and he didn't have a name for it. I don't know what they are, but they come from a big crater. Out in the distance, there was this big giant hole. He said it looked like a meteor strike. And in that area, they had UFO activity, like very heavy. And there was a defunct military base that was stationed out there. And one day, there was something that they had captured in that facility, and they kept it there. And it got loose, rampaged, tore the place up, and it resembled like a xenomorph from the movie Aliens, which is not unheard of because there are people who have claimed to have seen demons that look like this. And some of our listeners are even saying, hey, we've seen these things.
Shit!
I guess he didn't see the other video yet.
When you say everything's a lie, what are you referring to?
I think everything is a lie.
Wow.
I think...
Why do you think that?
How could you not? I mean, you're way deeper in this stuff than I am. I think it's all a show. I think everybody is out for themselves.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks to see that and to know it. And I mean, you know, COVID just got a lot of people thinking, to include me. And then when you start diving into, it just leads to all these different rabbit holes, right? The Epstein stuff, the COVID stuff, it just legitimately everything, the UFO shit, all of it.
Should we be, I've reached a similar conclusion by that. I'm not making fun of you. Of course, I agree with you. But should we be shocked by that? Or does it say that really explicitly in the New Testament? And like, we're just dumb and naive if we thought anything other than that.
Well, I mean, and it says, right? I am the only truth. Yeah. I am the truth.
Yeah, and Satan runs the world, by the way. It says that.
And so I think everything is a deception. Everything. Maybe even our whole reality is a deception.
Okay, look, it's empty, right? Empty, one person in here. Bet you it's gonna spawn. They're all gonna spawn and come. Oh, I'm in a fucking simulation. I told you, they're all here now, bro. I swear to God, it was empty. You saw, look at the lines just coming in. They're all spawning, and they're all here for me. I know they are. What the fuck?
And this is how I met your mom.
Human remains found outside Taylor Swift's mansion have just been identified, and the name shocked everyone. Sources close to the investigation say the remains may belong to Kenzie Blake, a former Hollywood assistant turned influencer who mysteriously vanished in 2021. Kenzie briefly worked with multiple A-list celebrities, including a short PR contract allegedly connected to Swift's brand team. Her disappearance sparked online theories. Some claim she left the country, others believe she was silenced. Now, a partial femur bone found less than 500 feet from Taylor's Rhode Island mansion has reportedly matched her dental records. Investigators quietly reopened reopened her missing persons file just days after the bone was tested. What's unsettling, Kenzie was last geotagged in Watch Hill, the exact weekend Taylor hosted her famous 4th of July party in 2021. Her phone allegedly disconnected hours after she was seen near the beach access behind the estate. Taylor Swift hasn't commented. The mansion is reportedly under increased security, and federal teams are said to be involved. If the rumors are true, this may be one of the darkest Hollywood stories in years.
This is the first of its kind. He just sized that guy up. Just keeping Walmart safe. The streets of Walmart are rough. Cat, got your tongue?
Oh, what'd you say?
What's your name?
We don't have a name yet.
Yo, Walmart has got a security that's a robot. Whoa!
And bro is chilling in his office with an Xbox controller.
All right, I'm holding this fence. I'm gonna stay completely stationary. So I can blow on the leaf. Can't really suck it to me. Hello, beautiful, beloved tree. I know you're just having a good day, but for an experiment, would you please bring your leaf down and touch my face? Oh my gosh, thank you.
Population 70 million. 58% for lady. 10% for what? Lady boy. Lady boy. Yeah. 5% more for what? Buddhism. A monk, when he learned meditation long time, don't want to marry. 5% more for what? Army. 21 years old. Thai man. You have citizen who must to have army. 2 years. Real man only 30%. I am also single because difficult for fly man. Can you fly Philippines for me? Yeah.
Jared ran ahead of the group, walked up and saw a couple fishermen. And Jared asked the fishermen, "Are there any bear around here?" And the fisherman got upset and said, "No bear around here." And he was hitting the water with a stick, and they told me, "Don't do that. It's
Chasing the fish away.
Right. They let this kid go. Jared walked on. Was never seen alive
not
again.
Smart.
Now, 4 years later, and 600 feet up the trail, I've been on this trail 20 times. And George, I can tell you, I've never made a tougher climb in my life. It was probably 70 degrees, almost straight up for 600 feet. Exhausting. And at the top, and in this boulder-ridden area, they found his skull cap, and they found one tooth sitting on top of a log.
One tooth.
And then they found his shoes, sweatshirt, and his pants. Now, imagine this scenario.
4 years later.
4 years later, 4 winters in Colorado.
Yeah.
They turn all the evidence over to Colorado Bureau of Investigation, and I have held the shoes. George, they look brand new. Like they were never sitting outside.
Never weathered.
And then the pants were turned inside out. And the sweatshirt he was wearing still had vibrant colors. Now, I've interviewed Alan, his dad.
And they didn't look like they were out in the weather for 4 years.
No, not in the least.
It's as if something brought it back, maybe within days.
That's to me what it looks like.
Everyone loves ice cream. And Happy New Year.
Neuralink, it's that chip that, they're going to put in everybody's brain.
Do you know why they're pushing it?
No.
I do.
Why?
This is my understanding based on conversations with people who are involved in it, because of AI. And the blind seed, lame walk, it's all great. But the real concern is that AI is already at this point beyond human control. It's already at the point where it's lying to the people who created it, which suggests consciousness. And Neuralink and efforts like Neuralink are, the people who are running it believe, the only way for people to keep up with AI. Otherwise, we will be its slaves. And I said, well, just turn it off. The human beings run power plants. And this person said, even now, we can't be sure that the machine is telling us the truth about where its power is coming from.
Interesting.
So, look, I was a Russian history major. I know nothing. I'm not pretending to have some special insight, but I did hear that directly from someone who's deeply involved.
Nah, bro, you doing the most. That is way too motherfucking low to the ground. You is right. Your shit mid as fuck. That, bruh. Nah, gang, that ain't it.
What 什么鬼啦？哎，你很夸张哎！哎呦，你怎么写得这么好啊
And the croc brought his own pet.
So I'm filming one night looking for objects. I pan my camera down and the wave starts, this hologram wave. I don't notice it. And then it catches up to the camera and I do notice it. I glance at the moon, but when you're staring at things, you don't know whether it's your eyes or what. And then I notice a second wave coming. And at this point, I'm thinking it's my camera. I look up at the moon again and, I just don't know what to think.
Moonwave or illusion. And that's a wrap for tonight, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.